Hey everybody, Aaron here again with another one. This is Blue by Young Kai. Let's jump right in. Alright, we are here on Ultimate Guitar and you can find a link to this chart in the description, so go ahead and click on that. And when you do, be sure to go down to the lower right corner and click on the three dots. Go up to where it says Chords 4 and make sure you're looking at the piano chords, because you can choose between guitar, ukulele, and piano, and we want to make sure we're on the piano one. That's going to have the right chords for us to look at. Alright, for this song, we are going to learn the chords of this song. We're going to learn a few different rhythm patterns we can use to get us through this song, and then stick around to the end because I'm going to teach you how to play the intro and what becomes the interlude and the outro as well. So hope you'll hang around long enough to find out how to play those things, but let's start with the chords. Alright, so this right here is middle C. This song is in the key of E, okay, so that has 4 black notes, F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp. Those are the notes we're going to be using. Alright, and so the first chord we're going to do is an A chord, and to do that we're going to do A, C sharp, and E in our right hand. Down here, we're going to play an A note with our pinky. Now throughout this, you can always use an octave if you want. You can expand your range that way. To keep it simple, I'm just going to show you the single note in our left hand. Okay, so first chord is A major, and then the next chord we're going to do is B major, and that's B, D sharp, and F sharp with a B in the bass. From there we're going to go to an E chord, so we keep our thumb on the B and we come up here to E and G sharp and our thumb down here on this E, and then C sharp minor. So notice I just slid my thumb up from the B to the C sharp, and I'm playing my middle finger here with C sharp, and so C sharp, E, and G sharp is the C sharp minor. Those are the 4 chords of the verse. Let me show those again. A major, B major, E major, C sharp minor. Okay, and those 4 chords will get you through most of the song. There's only one other chord you'll encounter in the chorus, and it comes between the E and the C sharp minor. Okay, so you've gone A to B, you get to this E chord, and now you're going to play a G sharp 7 chord. To do that, you're going to drop down here to the G sharp in the left hand, and we're going to play C, D sharp, and G sharp. Okay, so that's your G sharp 7 chord, and it leads you to the C sharp minor chord. Okay, so it's like this: E chord, G sharp 7, C sharp minor. All right, now I spelled that by calling this a C, but in the true G sharp chord, this would be G sharp. This technically would be called B sharp. B sharp, it's actually a note, and then D sharp and G sharp. Okay, but B sharp was more commonly referred to as C. Okay, so that's going to be that chord there. So the 5 chords of the chorus are A, B, E, G sharp 7, C sharp minor. All right, and those 5 chords make up the entire song. From there, let's take a look at some rhythm patterns we can use. All right, this song is in 6/8. Okay, so that means we can think of it in 2 ways. We can think of it as 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we can divide those 2 into groups of 3, and it's 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So typically 6/8 is emphasized 1 and 4, or the 2 beats there. And so with our rhythm patterns, we can emulate that. We could do, the simplest thing to do would be just to hold the chord for the entire 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. If you choose to do that, just keep in mind that during the chorus, you have to move halfway through to get to that G sharp 7. Okay, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, because that G7 is half of the measure when you get to that E. Okay, so another way you can do it is it's not real hard to add a level of complexity, which would be to play the bass note on 1 and then the right hand chord on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's a real simple way to get you through the 4 chords, and it adds a little bit more complexity there. Again, at the chorus, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So maybe on that one, you just want to hit both chords each time. And then when you get to the C sharp minor, you can split them in half, right? So you're going to go E, G7, C, like that. That's another way to do it. And a third way would be to emphasize all 6 beats in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another way to do it. You could re-emphasize the 4 in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another way would be to play 1 and 4 here, and then 2, 3, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of different ways you can do it. One last one would be to kind of going back a step when you do the 1 and then the 4 here, re-emphasize the left hand on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. You can add little passing notes there. All right, but play around with it, find different patterns that you like, and then put them together in the arrangement that you want that really accompanies the singing as you're singing along to the song, because it's really your interpretation, okay? These are just tools to help you with your interpretation. All right, so now we've learned the chords, we've learned the rhythms, we are ready for that little melody introduction, so let's jump into that. All right, now for this intro, interlude, outro section, you can see here I have changed my setup a little bit. I've got this program that I'm showing you. It is called Synthesia. It's a great tool. I put a link to it in the description. And Synthesia is where you see those notes dropping down. You can, you've probably come across all sorts of Synthesia videos out there. You can download this, and if you have a keyboard that connects to your computer, you can learn how to play the piano, learn all sorts of songs. You can see how I'm using it here. I have it set up to only move forward and progress as I play the correct note. So we're going to use this to teach you how to play the intro. But go ahead and download the program if you can. And then in the description also is a link to the MIDI file. And if you download the MIDI file and put it where Synthesia can find it, you can actually practice this intro and all the parts of the song that I'm going to show you here along with it on your piano, keyboard, computer. So it's a really cool resource. Also in the description is a PDF file that you can use if you want to print it up and learn it on your acoustic piano or whatever. And in that PDF file, I have the intro part, which is like 8 measures long, and then also the interlude part, which is like 16 measures long, and then the outro melody part, which is, I don't know, what's 16 plus 8, 24. There's a 24 measure outro. All of them are there. They're here on Synthesia that I'm going to use you to learn how to do this. So check those things out. All the tools are available to you to be successful at this, okay? So this first part is the intro here. And the intro starts right here with our hand, similar to where our chords are going to be. But we start by going E, D sharp, B, E, D sharp, B 3 times. And then we go E, F sharp, G, okay? And that's kind of the first 2 measures of the intro. Now the chord comes in, and so in our left hand we're going to play the A, and then we're going to spread our right hand fingers out to cover the B, C sharp, E, and A, because that's kind of the opening phrase, and it reoccurs and comes back and back again. So on the A chord we play B, C sharp, E, A, okay? And then G sharp, F. Now we're going to our B chord, and we're going to do D sharp in our right hand, and then D sharp, E, F sharp, E, and then to the E chord with the B, and then we come under here like this and go G sharp, A, B. Now we're to our C sharp minor chord, and we go D sharp to E. Okay, that's kind of the first 4 measures or whatever through the intro. Let me show you that one more time. And so it goes E, D sharp, B 3 times, E, F sharp, G, and then And now there's that phrase again on the A that repeats. And we get to the D sharp there. And now here we're going to reach up with our pinky and go B, A, G sharp. And now look at, jump me back to the beginning again. And I'm going to go E, F sharp 3 times, G sharp, D sharp. Okay, and then that is the end of the intro right there. And that's when the verse starts. Okay, so technically we would start singing right here. Okay, Synthesia wants to take me somewhere else, but that's where we start singing verse 1. This next part you're looking at in Synthesia is when we get to the interlude. Okay, but let's go look at that intro again one more time. All right, so the intro here is E, D sharp, B. Singing there. Okay, so that's the intro. Now we're ready for the interlude that happens after the chorus, and it starts very much the same. So you imagine you get to the end of the chorus, and the chorus you end on this E chord. Okay, that's when the singing stops, and that's right then when you begin this interlude. Okay, notice it's the exact same. It begins the same. I'm including my left hand here because it's like the chord that I just played. Okay. And now here's that opening phrase. Very much what we know already. And here's where it's going to change. It repeats. And then this part goes a little different. Okay, so here I'm getting to the A chord, and I'm going to make an E chord in my right hand by going G sharp, B, G sharp, E. Okay, and then to the C sharp, D sharp when I get to the B chord there. Okay, and then I'm going to go from this B chord, from B down here, I'm going to walk past all 4 of those notes, B, D sharp, E to F sharp, and then that takes me to my E chord there. Okay. And then C sharp minor is the next chord, and then that's the end of the musical interlude that happens in the middle, and from there you would go to verse number 2. Okay, so let me show you that part again. So this is the interlude one more time. You start on the E chord, just finish singing, and you're going to go into something very much like the intro. Intro essentially, and then a repeat. And then here it's different. And then the C sharp minor chord, and then you sing verse 2. Okay, and then after that you go to the outro. Okay, so you go verse 2, chorus, and then this is the outro. It's essentially the same as the interlude. You just tag in those last 2 parts one more time. Okay, so you get to the end of the chorus, you're approaching the end of the song, you land on the E chord, and you do this pattern again, and you go into the intro. Okay, and now we're approaching the end here, and you're going to do that last part one more time. And you probably want to slow down there as you get to it, and then you could even just drop down here and play the octave one more time at the end of the song. Okay, so let me do that outro for you one more time. It goes like this. Alright, and that is the song Blue by Young Kai. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Do me a favor, jump over to Amazon and check out my book, a piano chord book you can actually use. It's a great resource as you're learning how to play the piano. Drop me a like and a subscribe. Thank you again for watching. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.